The children are excited to have new visitors. No one comes to see them these days. Their young smiles hide an extremely difficult reality, but their father struggles to hide his emotions.
This is not a life, we're not living. People can't visit us since the area has been declared a closed military zone. And lately we're not allowed to go in and out through the streets unless they check a list that we're on. We've become merely numbers.
Outside, a microcosm of this conflict, Shuhada Street, where Palestinians are forced to live side by side with Israeli settlers, all under the watchful eye of Israeli soldiers. This once bustling area has been shut down since the Second Intifada. It's always been tense, but with the recent violence, things have become much worse.
Leaving Mufid's house, there's a Star of David that's been spray painted on their door. Now, Palestinians can only walk a few more meters down this street. There's an army checkpoint, and beyond that, only settlers are allowed.
But unlike Palestinians, the settlers are allowed to go anywhere. This is the roof of Mufid's house last Thursday. The voice you hear is Mufid's. He's yelling for the army, telling them that settlers are on his roof. There's not much he can do against men holding machine guns. Later that same day, a settlers' street party right outside their door, under the protection of Israeli soldiers. It's an example of the provocation and incitement that Palestinians here complain about all the time. But they say nothing changes, no one seems to care.
There isn't one person in this house that hasn't been attacked by settlers or the army. Whether it's me, my brother, our wives or our children, not one hasn't been attacked.
It's why this city and anyone in it is always on edge.
My hope is to live to tomorrow. That's the hope I have, that my children will live to tomorrow. That's it. I don't know what will happen the day after tomorrow. There isn't a human being who could withstand the situation we're in.
In a quiet moment, the smiles are gone. Our team, their new visitors, will soon be gone too. Our interview is over. But Mufid and his family will stay here. He says you don't become used to the fear just because you live it every day. Stephanie Decker, Al Jazeera, Hebron in the occupied West Bank.